So today I'm about to give a major update, the update that you have been waiting for on the Facebook payments that are about to be made from that $725 million settlement that is owed to many people who had a Facebook account between 2007 and 2022. So I'm about to tell you everything you need to know about what's going on with these payments and when you can expect to start receiving them. What's up guys, this is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo, namaste. So earlier this year on April 23rd, I made a video that was talking about the $725 million settlement and the money that is owed to many people from that settlement, and you may be one of them. Now, if you are one that have already applied and you are just waiting to receive your money, comment down below and let me know. And many of you have been asking for this update because a lot of people feel like after they applied, they haven't heard anything. And some of you have started wondering, is it even legit? Let me let you know right now, yes, this is very, very legit. It is not a scam. But August and September have been very, very critical months in you receiving these Facebook payments. Because a lot of what has been going on lately is who will receive payments, how much you'll receive. The lawyers have been dibbling and dabbling trying to get their parts of it. So they're ironing out the final pieces to this thing. Like I said in the previous video, and in case you are new here and just don't know what's going on, Facebook in 2015 was a part of a major scandal. And over 87 million people had their private information shared through Facebook with a company called Cambridge Analytica. And how this happened was, you know how on Facebook they have all of those quizzes, how many kids you'll have, or what this month will look like, or what your years will look like. So a quiz was used. It was a personality quiz, and after you completed that quiz, it granted access to this particular company to all of your personal information. And then Cambridge Analytica then used that data for political advertising during the 2016 presidential campaign. But what ended up making this situation even messier is Facebook found out about this and they did not let anybody know. All of the people that were impacted by this, they did not alert them, they did not tell them anything. But what they did do is they went to that company and just asked them to delete it. And then they went on their merry little way. But a little after that, those lawsuits started rolling around, and that's where we find ourselves here with this $725 million Facebook settlement. Now, Facebook still claims they had no wrongdoings in this, but things had gotten so ugly for them, they had to go ahead and rebrand themselves, and that's why you know them today as the company Meta instead of Facebook. So there's a little refresher for you in case you forgot what was going on. But now we're about to get into these updates that you really need to know about. Where is your money? So what ended up qualifying people to receive anything from this $725 million settlement is mainly if you had an active Facebook account anytime between May of 2027 and December of 2022. That was really the main factor that they looked at. And you had to go ahead and fill out a claim in order for you to be considered to receive this money. Now, for those of you that are like, I applied in April, I applied in May, June, I have not received my money, that is the main reason that you have not yet received your money, is simply because the deadline for everybody to apply was in August. And so they couldn't pass out any money until they had everybody apply, because that's going to determine how much money each person receives. So I hope that answers your first question. Your money is still coming. Do not worry. Don't think this is a scam again, because like I said, a lot of people like, I applied, where's the money? It's coming. This is just a process. Now, once they received your claim, they had to go through all of these, and yo, they received 27 or 28 million different claims, and they had to go through all of those and see which ones were legitimate and which ones were not, and not all of them were actually legitimate claims. But at that point, after the deadline, they had what is called a final approval hearing, and that hearing actually occurred on September 7th. That's why I said August and September were very, very important months when it came to receiving these payments. And during that final approval hearing, what happens is the court considers any objections that anyone have to make, and they also also look at the number of people that have submitted their claims. They look at how much money is being given. And then after the hearing, the judge will decide if this is reasonable, if this is fair, and then they approve it. Again, I'm just trying to break down how all of this is working for you, because a lot of you were worried about this part and wondering where your money was. So again, it is a process, and luckily we have come one step closer to getting that money. We're pretty much at the end. So one big thing y'all want to know, how much money am I going to be receiving and when will I get it? Like I said, they had about 28 million different claims that were submitted, and after they went through it all, they had some frauds in there, they had some duplicates in there. The final number of claims that were legitimate were about 17 million. So it's 17 million people that's going to have to divvy up this money. But before we can even get to that part, of course, you know, the lawyers want their part of that $725 million settlement. So they submitted a request to receive $180 million from that settlement. Y'all tell me, is that a fair amount for the lawyers to receive from this settlement? Let me know down in the comments below. So I do believe that they are still waiting on approval for that. I could not find any documentation saying that part had been approved, but after they take their $180 million cut, they may have a couple of administrative cuts in there. I think it was like an extra $120,000 that had to go somewhere else. But the rest of their money is what has to be divided amongst the 17 million legitimate applicants that they had. Now, if we keep it simple and divide their remaining balance amongst the 17 million people, that's about $30 per person. However, the exact amount that you will receive is not yet set, because again, is going to vary depending on if you had an account that entire time from 2007 to 2022, if you had it shorter. So some people will be receiving more than $30, some people will be receiving less. But like I said, I was just doing some simple math, just looking at the numbers. That's where you fall around the median, about $30. Now that's about a half a tank of gas if you are driving a car. But again, the final number has not been set yet. Now, as far as when you can expect to receive this money, again, they are waiting for final approvals for everything. We are at the end of this settlement process. However, there's just not very many specifics, but it should be soon. A lot of different sources are saying within the next couple of months, you should start seeing your payments start to roll out. And just keep in mind, remember, when you filled out that claim, they asked you how you want to receive your payment. So whatever method you selected is how you're going to receive it. And I'm going to be putting the link to that application down below again, so that you can go through the information that I'm sharing with you. They'll also be putting updates to what's going on this website. They have a frequently asked questions section for you to get more details if you need it. So make sure you click on that link. It's going to be in the description for you. They were pretty decent with keeping up with everything. They gave important dates about what's going on. That's how I know exactly when that final hearing was, which was on September 7th. And they have a lot of other documents here for you to keep up with too. So make sure y'all check that out. And I believe they are also going to be updating us and letting us know when that money starts going out on this website. I'll keep an eye out on here, and if I hear anything before you see it, I'll definitely come back and update you. So I hope that this has helped you out, made things a little clearer for you. Please like this video for me, because that helps me out. And other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are out. Peace.